Good morning. We're back with another vlog. It is currently Thursday, the 13th of August. I'm going to give you an overall life, truthful update because shit has not been easy. I want to sometimes, vlog about all the good things that are going on in my life. And to be completely honest, for the past few weeks, it's been really, really fucking tough. I don't know what to start with, but let's get started. I'm just thought, instead of me sitting in a spot, I thought I'd actually just keep walking around and, probably help my brain get through this video a lot easier. So if you watched the last video, you kind of have an idea of what happened, but I'm in this place now where I'm showing up to interviews, I'm going to places, I'm getting a lot of friction with real estate. And that's what's kind of putting me in this position where I really want to keep pursuing YouTube as a career. There's currently a plane show going on in the Gold Coast, which I'll show you. I might as well. Look at that, they're doing loops and everything. Look at that. But yeah, despite the planes, let's talk about what's been going on. I've been showing up to interviews, I've been pushing, been going into agencies. Like I said, a lot of friction has been coming from real estate. I got put in a really ugly position, which is not the first time that this has happened. I mean, the way it happened, it's not that is the first time it's happened like that. But I'm just in a place now where I really need to start thinking about what I want to do in my career, what I'm planning on doing with my future. Is that going to be the path that I'm taking? I'm meeting a lot of young lads in the building, especially people like Nathan, Conrad, Scott, Jared. They all have their own thing that they're doing. And this is my thing. I know that this is my thing. So I really want to keep pushing for this. I don't want to fall off of it. I want to keep making content, documenting my journey, showing you that anything you do in your life is going to take persistence. And you know what? Sometimes God will push you into the right places where you need to be. You may not think it. This is why I mentioned the word friction. I'm finding a lot of friction with real estate. I've come to find out in Australia that because of the tattoos in high luxury real estate, they're a bit like the yachting industry. Let's say it's somewhat forbidden, which is understandable. It doesn't bother me. Obviously, what bothers me is I'm overqualified for a lot of these positions, but I'm not getting picked because of a certain reason, which is fine. I'm not saying that that is always the reason. Like, there could be other things as well. Like, I'm not a young lad as much anymore. I'm not this 18-year-old kid. I'm a 27-year-old man that is starting to figure out that I want my own thing. I want to have, people working for me at some point. I'm in a place where I can teach people, I can help them grow. I'm somewhat getting to a mentor's position, and this is why if I keep pursuing what I'm doing with YouTube and that turns into my self-development coaching, this is what I was building quite a while ago when I did have some time off of real estate as well. I was a self-development coach, and I was helping young men get better at their reading, their meditation, their writing, their fitness, their journaling, their eating, their sleep, their rolling out, their recovery. It's one of the big passions of mine. It's one of these things that helped me become so good at real estate back home and just good at everything and completely flipping my life around as well. Like, doing that alone is what completely flipped everything for me. I'm in this limbo. If I keep getting friction with real estate, it's hard for me to give up on real estate because I've been doing it for nearly four years, and I've done 15,000 cold calls, like, just to let that go. And I'm in the perfect place for it. Like, look at all of this. This is exactly where I want to service. But when I flew to Australia, I didn't want to be in some suburb. I'm going to have to switch arms. Shoulder's starting to hurt. But yeah, I didn't want to be in one of these suburbs just really, really far out of the city. I want to be in the city. I came here to do high-rise apartments, waterfront homes. I'm starting to learn that the waterfront homes is a very, very nasty competitive market, but also I definitely think I could do it. But I'm more inclined to go towards the high-rise apartments. That's what I did back home, was apartments. And I enjoy them. I enjoy new developments. I enjoy real estate alone because I'm a property investor. I have a property back in Spain. So for me, it's a big passion of mine. It's one of the big reasons it was one of my pathways to becoming a millionaire. I want to be asset rich. So I want to have 4 properties by the age of 30. I've got 1 now. I've got 3 years left. It's definitely possible if I do get myself within a really good company. I stay dialed in. I just want to be around high performers. I want to be around people that honestly take care of their health. They value their self-development. They're doing the reading, the meditation, and the real estate comes with it. Like, there's a big, big stigma in Australia and real estate alone where you have to work 24/7, which you do. Don't get me wrong. You do. But if your health is not in check, your family life is not in check, your overall mentality is not there, you're not going to perform the same. Like, I know this for a fact. Like, you're just not. You look at any high performer and they are in the gym. They are doing things that make them work harder on yourself than you work harder on your job, and the results will come. Trust me on that one. I really want to get in with a good company. I've had a few interviews. I've been set back. I've not been chosen for the last 2 options, which is, mate, honestly, I've been through this so many times. Rejection. It's just, you kind of get used to it. It's tough because you build your hopes up and you start picturing like yourself working at this place and you think, oh my God, this is a great opportunity, but maybe it wasn't. It was a blessing in disguise what's just happened to me. I really, really want to keep pursuing real estate if I can, and show people that, you know, even if you do have tattoos and you are a certain type of person, that you can make it in this industry. And I do believe there is a younger, fresher market out there that I would gel well with. Like, I know I will. I know I've never had issues with clients anyway. So if anything, they've actually appreciated how honest and well I give customer service, just because I'm not like a regular real estate agent. I'm not this suited and booted fucking cookie cutter, clean looking, full of shit, getting on the bag on the weekend fucking, you know, bullshit real estate agent. I'm someone that really values my health, family, and I like doing honest business as well. That's one of my big things. So it's just a matter of time before I find something that either matches up for me, but at the same time, I really need to keep pushing with my YouTube channel, because what I've learned is I need to have my own thing. I really need to push for my own sort of dream at the end of the day, because you can work at a company and they can cut you off like that. They can make you redundant. They can fire you. It's not a, you know, a happy little thing where, oh, I have a job, I'm secure. Yeah, you might think that, but with AI coming, a lot of your jobs are getting fucking wiped out. Just keep that in mind. You're going to absolutely get wiped out by things that are just way quicker and performing way better than you, which is understandable, because if I had a business and I could, you know, cut off the labor costs, I would fire a bunch of people as well for AI. So I'm cutthroat. That's what business is. Real estate is cutthroat. If anything, what I've learned recently is real estate is fucking ruthless here. And it kind of excites me. Look, I'm rambling on a lot, but I really wanted to just jump on and do a truthful catch up, show you where I'm at with my life. Let's go over some of my habits and we'll go over a lot more. I'm going to take a little pause, take a breather, and then let's look at all of this and then we'll, yeah. So if you watched my last video, you also saw that this is my success recipe. I actually added on 2 more little bits on there, which involve this. My sleep's doing really good. My diet is okay. Like, I'm pigging out on the weekend, and it's because I don't really have like somewhat of a fitness goal at the moment. I kind of got to where I want to be, like strong, healthy. You know, I can run a lot. I can pick up good weights. Like, I'm at a good point physically. Training hard. Yes and no. We did start the gym, but then when I got hit with that curveball, we kind of took a step back and was like, well, maybe we shouldn't have that as an expense. I'll go in on expenses. This is why everything's been so stressful, by the way, because I have a mortgage back in Spain that I've got to pay for, and I've got rent, and I need to help out around the house. Like, I don't just want to be a freeloading, you know, stay at home fucking boyfriend, husband at some point. Read and audiobooks. I'm actually dialed the fuck back into my reading, which I'm excited about. Just picking through books that I've got on the shelf. I've finished all of them, so I'm going to do a few swaps with a lad that I've met, Esan or Ezra, I forget his name, but he's from Persia. Meditating, praying and visualizing, that's dialed in as well, like really, really dialed in. I've been in touch with God a lot lately, and my relationship with him has got a lot stronger, so I'm really grateful for that. Like I said, you're not seeing a lot of what's going on in the background. There's been a lot of like up and down moments where one minute I believe in myself, one minute I'm just, you know, being really harsh to myself and, you know, blaming myself for everything. So yeah, God's been helping me out a lot. And recovery and rolling out, mate, I'm going to the sauna, I'm doing steam rooms, I'm rolling out. I'm actually really happy with all of that. I'm dialed in. Creating content, this is obviously one of the big things that I really want to get dialed back into. I can feel when I drop a habit, like you notice it. Like, even when I become somebody's coach, you'll know, like, it's very easy for you to drop something, but I always think to myself, it's a habit not doing something and it's a habit doing it. So, you know, when you do drop, let's say you're reading a little bit, it becomes a habit. Like, you skip it once, you skip it twice, you skip it 3 times, that then becomes a habit. Whereas if you just do it, it's a habit of doing it. So look, I'm pushing for content. I'm trying my hardest. It's going to work out at some point. I know it is. And my thing is just I'm learning as I go along. I'm looking up to people such as James Smith, using their business models to implement on mine. I just want to help you guys out, and then eventually if I can take on a few clients and start helping young men out and yeah, start building a business out of it, great. You know, to be able to go full time into this and be my own boss, like the lads I mentioned before, it's kind of like, you know, a green flag. These are the green flags that I'm seeing, all these young lads that have their own thing, and it just confirms that I can do it. So also building wealth and working smart. When I put that, I mean just having a job. Right now, I'm finding it very tough to find work, even though, like I said, I'm overqualified for a lot of these positions. I'm just walking into agencies. I struggle, to be completely honest, with finding another job that doesn't involve real estate, just because I don't get stimulated very easily. Like if you used to put me in a supermarket, I'd go fucking insane. If you put me in as a barista, I just couldn't. It's the mundane of doing something over and over again. Like it's like admin. I can't stand doing admin. But if you put me on the phones, if you get me in front of clients, all of a sudden my brain starts ticking and I enjoy it and I love my work and I don't even think about work. It just kind of flows and I get into a flow state and I enjoy it. So my plan is hopefully find a real estate agency that I can work for in the city, start doing high-rise apartments, or at least being in a patch that is 10 to 15 minutes from where I am, using that to build my online business as well and my personal brand as well. Like if you could go back on some of my videos, the whole point of this channel was to document my whole journey moving from Spain to Australia. I'm here now. It's been fucking hard. Like if you're planning on moving, let's say you're running away from something. This is a big subject that we can talk about. Let's say you're running away from something back home, wherever you're from. You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna go to Australia, everything's gonna be great. It will, trust me, it will. You're actually completely right with that. And I just don't want you to leave thinking that your problems are just gonna go away. Your problems come with you, whether you like it or not. What I'm trying to get at is by going for your dreams, by chasing a bigger thing than yourself, there comes a lot of challenges and suffering and sacrifices and hard times. Like you can't just expect life to be up here. You're gonna go through these, you know, these waves of being down, being up, and the only thing that you can focus on is bouncing back. How quick can you bounce back to get back in a position where you're pushing for your dream? And you have to be very clear on what you're doing with your dream. Look, if I can't find something in real estate, that's fine. Me and Courtney have talked about how I should be doing this as a job, to be completely honest. I feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing. You know, like coming on air, giving you life updates, vlogging, taking you through wherever it is. I don't know. I'd love to just get out there a bit more often and just get back into filming, like not every day like I was doing that in Thailand and I really enjoyed it, but maybe one every 2 days as well. And I've got a few more ideas that I want to push that will help for social media. Just to wrap this all up, I'm trying, I'm pushing, I'm figuring things out. It's fucking hard, but I know I've got good people around me. They're giving me great advice and everything will work out for the best. As hard as that may all seem at the moment, it's going to work out. I believe it's going to work out and God has a plan. Stay patient, be persistent, consistent, and just keep showing up, keep putting in effort and everything will work out. I know it will. So yeah, see you on the next one. Peace.